Good afternoon. I've been away for a while because I didn't know what to vlog, what kind of content I wanted to vlog anymore. But I'm back. I'm going to try and do this every day again. If I skip one, oh well. It's because I got too busy and then I got tired. But today's vlog I wanted to do for past couple of days, and I've been doing research and looking at different things and trying to figure out how to approach this. The holidays are upon us. The major big holidays. Thanksgiving was just passed. It is now December 7th, 8th? December 8th. And here at the company I work for, as you may have seen on my shirts, or maybe took a glance at the truck, I work for Oakley Transportation out of Lake Wales, Florida. It still hurts to kind of talk about this, but one of our drivers, just before Thanksgiving, was struck by a pickup truck. Our driver didn't do nothing wrong. He was simply going to deliver a load. Now, this is just before midnight, and he's doing better now from the reports I get from the office. But what had happened is these two guys in a pickup truck decided to go out drinking. The pickup truck had a lift kit on it. It lifted it up off the ground a little bit more. And it also had one of the brush guards on it. Well, they decided to go out drinking. Got a little drunk. Drove down the road at 80 miles an hour. And swerved into the lane that our driver was driving in. If any of you know anything about a semi, the axles on a semi are really robust. They're strong. They can take a lot of abuse. But the way this pickup truck hit, it hit on the driver's front side. It broke the front steer axle on the left side. Ripped through the cab, ripping the door off. It continued to eject the driver while he was still sitting in the seat out of the cab. And it continued down the side of the truck. It even broke the front rear axle of it broke the front rear axle of the semi. It's twisted to the side. So it broke it. 80 miles an hour drunk. The driver of the pickup truck had to be taken to the hospital in critical condition. The driver of our semi, critical condition. He was hooked up to breathing machines. Had to have blood given to him because he was bleeding. He had multiple fractures from the waist down. Fractured ribs that were laying on his lungs. And some facial fractures. Thank God he survived it. Now, last I heard that he was getting a tracheotomy to help him get off the breathing machines. But now for the rest of his life, he's got to breathe out of a hole in his neck. He's had multiple pins, screws and rods placed in his legs and waist. He's still not done with surgeries to repair everything that's done. I haven't heard anything about what happened to the driver of that pickup truck. Nobody's really heard about him yet. The passenger of that pickup truck walked away. 80-mile-an-hour drunk. Because somebody wanted to go have some fun and drink some beer, whiskey, wine, whatever his drink of choice was. There's a guy laying in a hospital that'll never be able to drive a semi. You're going to take years of therapy to walk again. In Ohio, I seen a sign. I don't know what it is in Michigan. There's been over 1,000 death-related accidents on the road. I can only imagine how many of them are from drinking. I'm not saying don't drink. What my message is here, drink responsibly. A lot of people have one of them friends, just one, that doesn't drink. Let them be the driver. There are multiple taxi services, Uber, the buses. Somebody out there is willing to take you home. If you're going to drink, drink responsibly. Don't be stupid about it. If you have a couple beers, wait a couple hours before you go and think you can drive. If you know you're going to get a little tipsy, give your keys to somebody else. Call a taxi. There's going to be parties that you go to. A lot of people do have parties during the Christmas and New Year's and Thanksgiving holidays. 9 times out of 10, there's going to be alcohol there. If you're at that party and you're drinking and you're too drunk to drive home, I'm sure somebody will let you sleep on the couch. Don't drive stupid. Too many people getting hurt too many times and even causing death. This is what the pickup looked like after they got him out of it. This is the truck. What it looked like after it got hit. The driver survived. Thank God. These are some pictures of the fire department cutting the driver out of the vehicle. I found out later on, the driver and the passenger were brothers. And they were the ages of right around 22 years old. If you're going to drink, let somebody else drive. I'm not saying don't drink, because I have a couple beers when I get home, but I do it while I'm at home, if I'm not going nowhere. And Lord knows that I do not drink the night before I get into the truck the next day to start my work week. While I'm out here on the road, It is my choice. I do not drink while I'm out on the road, even if I have time down. When I'm in this truck, I have full control of it. As should you when you're behind the wheel of a car. You should have full control and awareness of what's going on around you. That is my rant for the day. Little service announcement. A little bit about what's going on. Some of my vlogs are going to be boring. I didn't want this vlog to be negative and boring, but it's something that needed to be said. And with that being said, I want to go back on the record and say, let's have a good day. It's 2:33 in the afternoon. I'm getting my day started. Sort of. I'm just sitting here waiting to hear what this load is going to do before I go pick it up. And what time they want me to go pick it up. But that's the name of the game sometimes. You got to have a positive outlook on life. I'm in a good spot where I can just take a deep breath and say it's not worth it. 42 years old, learned a lot of crap. You can't let every little thing get to you. My motto is, take a deep breath and let it go. Let all the anger, frustration, disappointment, you can't let other people tell you or dictate your life. If somebody doesn't like what you're doing or saying, and they're negative about everything you do in life, just tell them to go away. It's your life. Take a deep breath. Let it go. A lot of people don't like what I do. Say, I don't care. If you don't like what I'm saying or what I'm doing, go that way. Walk away. Bye-bye. I don't need you. Take a deep breath. Let it go. But on that note, that other note, I got a lot of notes. I'm going to try and make them fun and interesting. I've got a lot of interesting stuff coming up. I did not film putting up the tree. Shame on me. But I've got an energetic 2-year-old that I'm going to be interacting with a lot more on the camera. I don't know what you're going to say is, oh, you don't interact with your kid? Bullshit. We play games. I tickle him. He gives me Zerberts. But come this Christmas, the end of the year, we're going on a little trip. Not going to tell you where we're going, but it's going to be fun. We do this trip every year. It's awesome. It's only for 4 days, but it gets me away from work. And everybody needs a vacation once a year. If you are watching this, Larry, you're always in my prayers. Get better, man. On that note, there's my notes again. Well, for right now I'm going to go and wait for dispatch to call me. So, remember, keep the rubber side down and the shiny side up.